Be honest for a second. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow? You open your laptop full of good intentions and somehow end up scrolling, watching videos, cleaning your room, doing everything except the thing you actually need to do. You tell yourself you're just waiting for motivation, but deep down, you know it's not coming. That's procrastination, the silent killer of progress. It's not that you're lazy, it's that your mind is protecting you from discomfort. Because the moment you start working, pressure shows up, doubt shows up, fear of failure shows up. So your brain does what it's designed to do. It avoids the pain. But here's the truth. If you want to create real change, you can't wait for motivation. You have to create it. And today, I'll show you exactly how, in 3 simple, powerful steps that can break the cycle of procrastination once and for all. Before you can fix procrastination, you need to understand why it happens. It's not about time management. It's about emotion management. We procrastinate because we want to avoid negative feelings, fear, stress, self-doubt, boredom. Think about it. You open that project and instantly your mind whispers, what if it's not good enough? So instead of facing that feeling, you distract yourself. Your brain gives you a short-term reward, a few minutes of relief, but a long-term frustration. It's a loop. Here's how it works. Tasks equals discomfort. Discomfort equals avoidance. Avoidance equals guilt, and guilt equals more discomfort. The cycle continues. So step 1 is to stop procrastinating is to recognize. You're not avoiding the task, you're avoiding a feeling. Once you see that, you can handle it differently. When a task feels too big, your brain panics. It thinks, this is too much, I can't handle this. So instead of starting, you freeze. That's why the first step is break it down. Don't focus on finishing the whole thing. Focus on starting the smallest possible piece. Ask yourself, what's the very first, easiest step I can take right now? Maybe it's opening the document, maybe it's writing 1 sentence, maybe it's setting a 10-minute timer. That's it, because once you start, momentum kicks in. The hardest part of any task isn't doing it, it's beginning it. And starting small tricks your brain into feeling safe. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Tiny steps compound. A single action beats endless planning every time. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, don't ask, how do I finish this? Ask, how can I just begin? That's how you beat paralysis, 1 small action at a time. Now that you've broken it down, here's how you get started. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'm just going to do this for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure to finish, no perfection, no big expectations. Because once you start, your brain realizes it's not as scary as you thought. And 9 times out of 10, you'll keep going. It's a simple psychological trick. You bypass the brain's resistance by making the task seem small and temporary. Starting becomes easy. Think about it. Now, often, have you said, I'll just check 1 email and ended up working for an hour? That's the power of momentum. Action leads to motivation, not the other way around. You don't wait until you feel like doing it. You start doing it and then the feeling comes. The 5-minute rule works because it builds trust between you and your mind. You're proving again and again that you can begin, and that beginning isn't painful. Over time, starting becomes a habit, not a battle. Here's the truth. Willpower isn't enough. If you rely on motivation alone, you'll lose. That's why the 3rd step is accountability. Humans are social creatures. We're wired to follow through when someone else is watching. So build systems that make quitting difficult. Here's how. Tell someone. Tell a friend or family member what you're working on, and when you'll have it done, just knowing someone will ask you keeps you on track. 2. Set public deadlines. Share your goals online or in a group chat. Public pressure creates real motivation. Use tools. There are apps that block distractions or reward focus, but even something as simple as writing down your next task visibly can work wonders. And most importantly, track your progress. Seeing how far you've come fuels consistency, because progress creates pride, and pride kills procrastination. Remember, motivation fades, but structure stays. Now here's the biggest secret. You don't need to feel ready to take action. In fact, waiting to feel ready is procrastination itself. High achievers don't feel motivated all the time. They've just trained themselves to act despite not feeling like it. Discipline is doing what you said you'd do. long after the mood has left you. So instead of saying, I'll do it when I feel inspired, say, I'll do it because I said I would. When you honor your word to yourself, you build self-respect and confidence. And once you respect yourself, procrastination starts to lose its grip. Because you realize your future is built by the actions you take today. So let's recap. If you want to stop procrastinating, break it down. Start small and lower the pressure. Use the 5-minute rule. Just begin and momentum will take over. Make accountability unavoidable. Build systems that keep you consistent. And above all, remember that action creates clarity. You don't think your way out of procrastination, you act your way out. Even the smallest step forward is better than standing still. So next time you catch yourself stalling, take a breath, smile, and say, I'll just start for 5 minutes, because once you begin, you've already won. If this video helped you, drop a like, share it with someone who's been stuck, and subscribe for weekly videos that help you grow stronger, focused, and unstoppable. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.